What's up, YouTube? Pink Reaper here, back finally for the what may or may not be the final part of Mega Man Battle Network 3. Well, pseudo-final part. By the way, do like I do if you're following along and go to those 3 spaces specifically, otherwise you're going to get grabbed by Alpha. Also, one of these 2 has Alpha, and I can't remember which one. Really wish I could remember which one, for that matter. Is it? Yep, it's that one. Whoa, whoa. Okay. So go over here, and we're safe. Contrary to what you'd assume, there's no Alpha here. There is, however... Oh. You ruined the glorious moment, guys. There is, however, Alpha... Oh, wait, what? Nope, I guess he is there. I know there's one area where, like, they put a blue data, a mystery data, to, like... Oh, yeah, I added Beastman into this folder for a very specific reason. Yeah, they put blue mystery data to make you assume there's Alpha there, and then there's actually not. Oh, this isn't gonna work. It's still alive! And no, I'm just gonna run. Don't really care. So we get 1,400 zennies. Not really pertinent anymore since we got 300,000 zennies in the last part. So this part is just kind of luck-based. You kind of just gotta go and hope you don't get grabbed by those guys. I think there's Alpha over here, for that matter. Somewhere. Where is he? Alpha? No? Okay. My favorite part. Didn't work. Also didn't work. Okay, I'm actually gonna focus this time. There we go. So this is the area with double Alpha. You have to be very careful. There's 2 Alphas in here. I don't remember where either of them are. Metwar, Gloomer. Plantman. Plantman cares not. I should point out, if you have custom style, there's a rare chip you can get from Metwar level 3s. It's called Big Wave. It does a tremendous amount of damage. I think it does 190 damage. And it cracks all the panels it hits. It's a very good chip, in my opinion. It also moves with extreme speed. It is much faster than... What did I come over here for? It is much faster than all the standard wave chips, so... It doesn't come in the greatest of codes. It comes in... It comes in J and E codes, which don't really combo well, but you can do some stuff with J code at the very least. Especially if you're making a Disco Inferno folder. Spoilers, I guess, if you do or don't know what that is. So I guess I can't go that way. So I guess I have to go this way. Really? Well, I'll head over here. I'm gonna save right here. Ah! Almost got grabbed. Did get grabbed. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Ah. And of course there's going to be Alpha in this area as well, just because they hate you. So let's just go down this way. Get the ID data D that we needed. Let's just go ahead and get grabbed. And we'll go over here. Now we can take that ID data through. I'm definitely going to save right here. This one is probably the most annoying of all of them. Oh, really? Really? That worked? I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. And here we have Drill Man. So, blah blah blah, you can't hurt me, yada yada yada. Battle routine set, execute. So yes, it's Drill Man, and it's basic Drill Man. It's not even like, a unique Drill Man. It's the same Drill Man we fought not 20 minutes ago. That's not gonna hit him. It did, however, break his drill, which is surprising. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and add. I just need one Plant Man chip and I'm set. That's like really all I need at this point. Oh wow. Definitely just need one Plant Man chip now. It'll be exactly the same as it was before. And there it is. Oh, wait. Let's just go ahead and do that. And he'll be killed in 2 hits. Oh, come on, do your other attack so I can guarantee a hit on you. Come on. You know what? Screw it. I got you. You're dead. Okay, so that was easy enough. Only took 6 minutes to get through that whole area. And now he's going to try and self-destruct and take us with him, and we clearly can't just jack out to stop that. And apparently we took too much damage from that fight. And then Proto Man just jacks into this exact spot and kills him. Because apparently we couldn't do that. We also couldn't just jack out either. I'm not finished with you yet. Come back here. You can't. You killed him. Let's go, Lan. This is the big battle. So going over here, if you talk to Chod, unlike the other guys, Lan, you have to save the world. We can see which one of us is better after this is all over, at Hades' Isle. Yes, he's foreshadowing that we can fight him after the end of this. So here we go. Last part of the game. Well now, if it isn't Lan, so you defeated them all, eh? Those fool operators only served to delay your arrival. No matter. They were but pawns to be sacrificed. Yep, they're all dead. We killed them all. All 4 of them. We murdered them. There was actually a chair open for Inukai, but, you know, he's already dead, so... It's over for you. Mega Man and I will delete Alpha once and for all. Already too late? Look above me. Alpha's already been 80% decoded. Just a few more minutes, Alpha will reawaken. He will then be transmitted from my antenna. The world will be engulfed in chaos. You can apparently transmit the internet from the antenna. And everyone's cables are good enough to get it. We won't allow that to happen. Lan, please jack in. Yeah, you're not actually able to jack in here. There's nowhere to jack in from. I shall now become Alpha's brain. I will then be able to destroy the net. Pulse transmission. There must be something. Well, yeah. Obviously. Is it that hard to figure out, Lan? Just use the empty chair. For God's sakes, just toss one of them off the chairs. They're not going to notice. They're dead. It's working, Big Man. We'll use those to follow to Wily. But Lan, if something were to happen to you in Cyberworld, like the World Tour operators, blah blah blah. Let's get going. This is going to be a long ending. I don't want this part to be like an hour. There's a slot for PT in this chair. And chips are automatically sent from here. Okay, I'm ready. How about you? Pulse transmission. And here we are. Never been able to look at you like this. This is great. No, nothing important. Yeah, he's thinking about that dream he had earlier where Mega Man just goes away forever. Now, while you're in this area, you can't save, but I think you can leave. Oh no, you can't even leave. Oh well. So for this battle, we're gonna be I'm gonna change my folder a little bit. I'm gonna take out these chips. I'm going to put in the original cannons, even though, yes, they are pretty weak. I'm also going to take out the time bombs, and I'm going to put in the spreader chips. And then I still have one spot open. I'm going to go ahead and put in... I need something that hits multiple times. What do I have that hits multiple times? Not really sure what to put in. Not sure what would be good to put in. I just need like one chip. What would be an okay chip to have? God, so many hard choices. You know what? We'll put in Magnum 1, because why not? Okay. So in this area, you can actually get in random battles. There is, however, no data to find here. And the enemies you fight are always alpha bugs. They're the strongest alpha bugs, though. They're at 180 HP. So going over here. Base, that is Dr. Hikari's greatest protection program. Guardian. If you destroy it, absorb it with your ability program, you'll have even greater powers. I desire only chaos and the destruction of Net Society, while else would I desire to make you stronger. But you are mistaken. It is not Net Society that I hate, but you humans. Yada yada yada. So Base is just trying to become even stronger. And he destroys the Guardian. Oh man, are those eyeballs on the ground? Get ability program. That's kind of freaky, actually. Is that a lung? So now, we apparently have to fight Base. This is, I think, the first time in the entire game where Base is actually a story fight. Like, a necessary, story battle. He's in Mega Man Battle Networks 1 and 2 as secret bosses, but this is the first time you actually fight him as a normal fight. So he comes with equipped with an aura. It's an aura 100, which means you have to deal 100 damage to destroy it. Luckily, I can do that with that chip. He only regenerates it after certain attacks. So if you can keep him paralyzed, or if you can paralyze him during that attack, he won't be able to put the aura back up. This is the attack. This is the attack you want to paralyze him on. Because he won't put the aura up unless that attack actually goes through. This is one of the ways that having a Lex style is very, very useful for this particular battle. So Beastman is kind of an interesting chip. If you hit A with correct timing, you'll do extra damage. But I'm not really good at it for some reason. I just like... Oh god, here's another one of the attacks. Bugger. Oh well, we have this. Now I'm trapped is the problem. This will definitely be strong enough to take down that aura. There is a chip that actually permanently removes auras from battles, but I don't currently have it, so I can't really do much with that right now. Come on. Oh, success. I got him. Yeah, you actually can hit him out of that attack. You can get a counter hit too, actually. And he's dead. Not too bad. Only a 4 rank though. 2,000 zennies, which is I think what you always get for beating him. I cannot have lost. And here I was hoping that you'd delete each other. Base, the Guardian program that you destroyed, it was the final protection placed on Alpha. It takes a lot to destroy it, you know? So I used your power. It's the reason I used Gospel to make a copy of you. Just to bring back Alpha. Here it comes. Here it comes. Finally. Alpha's awakening. It's the end of Net Society. And it eats Base. That is Alpha, the beast who will devour Cyberworld. This is the end of Net Society and the world. Alpha, swallow it all of it. And then he does. Yep, he ate Wily. Well, I mean, you said to swallow everything, so he might as well start with the closest thing. And here it is, Alpha. Monster that would swallow all of Cyberworld. Land, we have to stop this thing here and now. Of course, for peace and for our future. Let's go, Mega Man battle routine set. Execute. So yes, Alpha. He takes up the entire other side of the battlefield. He's a rather bothersome opponent, to say the least. In order to damage him, you have to destroy the layers of his core. There's 2 protective layers, and then you can actually damage him. That's the unprotected core. The problem is it takes multiple hits to actually do that. Like, oh, no, it's fine. There we go. I just need to keep it open. That's the reason I put things like the Z cannon program advances in, as well as hyper burst, because they're multiple hits. It allows me to keep that core open. That's one of his more annoying attacks, cracking panels right there, but it's not a huge deal. And in fact, if you destroy that panel that it would hit, he actually can't attack. I mean, he can't actually hit you, or I mean, use that attack. Sorry, the laser actually has to hit in order to Oh, I really want to keep that open. Okay, so that's not going to do anything for me. The machine gun attack doesn't do too much damage. It does 20 damage. Not a big threat. This will help keep that open a bit. Although I'd much prefer to get the hits on him when it's actually open. Oh, here we go. This will do a lot of damage. Here's a quick 300 damage. And there goes the panels. Ah, still no program advance. Yeah, I can't actually hit him with Step Cross right now, so... I can, however, hit him with Plant Man. I don't want to use Folder Back just yet. Oh, dear. This is problematic. At this point, I actually can't... I can't actually, Oh, there we go, thank you. I actually can't get rid of his core. This attack, like, you can't stop, basically. Ah, what an annoying attack. But here we go. With Zeta Cannon, you can absolutely ruin this guy. And with Hyper Burst, we can finish him off. Bam! We're done. And with that, Alpha is destroyed. We beat the last boss of the game. Not really. There's significantly more to this game than this part. I can't even say this is actually the last boss, because there's actually, like... I can't even say this is the last boss of the story, because the story actually continues after this point. A door? Something came out of Alpha. It looks like a door, but I wonder where it leads. Not to another part of Alpha, I hope. Mega Man, let's check it out. We've come this far, so we might as well see this to the end. We have to see what lies on the other side of that door. Is this the real world? No, Lan, this is just an image file. It looks pretty old. Because it's in sepia hue, and that's how you know it's old. I've never seen this this place before, but it seems familiar. When you mention it, I think I've seen it too. Let's try to figure out where this place could be. Mega Man, hang on. Did you find something? Lan, look. This lab coat is just like the one that Dad wears, and that all scientists wear. Stop being dumb, Mega Man. Hey, you're right. Does that mean this is Scilab? Man, look at those monitors. Those are CRT monitors. What is this, like 1999? But I don't remember a room like this being there. This must be Scilab sometime in the past. But who could create a room like this inside of Alpha? It was meant to keep Alpha imprisoned. Don't worry, I'm not here to harm you. So you're the ones who deleted Alpha? Oh shoot, it's Dr. Light. Gramps? I've only seen pictures of him, but I know it's him. Yep, it's Dr. Light. You must be Lan, and then Abby, you would be Hub? They're the ones who defeated Alpha? Yeah, Gramps, we got him, didn't we, Hub? While he was trying to revive Alpha and release him. How would he recognize that that is Hub? Like... And how would he know about the pulse transmission system? Wily was once a brilliant, ambitious scientist, so what happened to him? He was swallowed by Alpha. Never would have happened if he hadn't gone astray. But Gramps, why are you here? I've been I've been monitoring Guardian to stop Alpha's reawakening. It's my duty as the creator of Alpha. When Guardian was destroyed, I thought all was lost. Thanks to you, the world's safe. Now the core is gone, and the other parts of Alpha will fade. So how are things in the Net Society these days, Lan and Hub? Are the Navis and humans getting along well? Some still use Navis for bad, but we'll stop them. Right, Mega Man? Yeah. Gramps, the network society we live in is a great place. I see, that's wonderful. Lan, Hub, when you get back, give this to your father. Lan got Gram note. Give it to him. You mean you won't be coming back with us? Yeah, he's actually just a program. He can't actually come with us. You can't jack out of the pulse transmission system. You have to go back to where you first pulsed in. Don't worry, Lan. Go on, my grandchildren. Hub, take care of Lan. Gramps, we'll be sure to create a wonderful net society for you. One where humans and Navis help each other. You do that. Now go on, you don't have much time. Gramps, I'm glad I was able to meet you, etc., etc. So we full synchro again. We synchro summon into Mega Man Land. And then we just leave. Okay, so here we are in control of Mega Man again. Be careful, you actually can die here, because you can still get in battles. So we have to get back to where we started from. But why would they give us control? It's almost like something could happen. Ominous, right? I'm gonna actually take a break, just real quick, because I need to get something to drink, because my throat is killing me. Alright, sorry for the random cut there, but my throat was definitely starting to go out. So, go down here. What's this? Is there more? We're almost there. We have to get back to everyone fast. I'm sure Mail and the others are worried about us. Yeah. Oh shoot! We just got eaten. Part of Alpha's still alive. And Lan. Mega Man? Lan, are you awake? Mega Man, where are we? It's pitch black and I can't move. We're in Alpha, I think. We've been in here for some time. I can feel Alpha creeping inside of me. We're gonna be absorbed by Alpha? Looks that way. But he's dead. After just a few hours, we'll be just bits of junk data. We'll disappear along with Alpha. There's some way we can escape. There's only one way. I'll need to build up all my remaining power and overload. I think that should create a hole in Alpha for a time. You can use that hole to escape. What will you do after that? He'll be dead, because he exploded. I can't be separated from you. Promise that we'll always be together. Cut that out. Then these are my final words as Hub Hikari. Lan, you have to go on living and have a future. I will always be with you. I already died once and came back as Mega Man. Meeting you, playing with you, fighting with you. Yep, Mega Man's gonna die. So, now's probably a good time to point out, this was originally, I believe, supposed to be the final Mega Man Battle Network. Sort of in the same way that Mega Man X5 was supposed to be the last Mega Man X. That's why you kill Zero in it, and like basically the game is like the series is set to be over. But in the same way, in the same thing that happened with Mega Man X5, this game was so popular that Capcom decided, well, screw it, we'll just retcon it and keep making more anyway. Which is probably why Mega Man X6 and Mega Man Battle Network 4 suck so much. Goodbye, Lan. And somehow we got out here. Dex? You okay? Open his eyes. What are you doing? Waking me up. Wait. Where's Mega Man? Well, I guess you did it, Lan. Alpha has completely stopped. Pretty good. I knew you could do it. You're the #1 net battler in AC/DC. The worst operator there is. Mega Man is gone, just to protect me. Yep, Mega Man's pretty much gone. And apparently the island is sinking from the battle. How does the whole island sink? How are you going to whine like that? He's gone. Child, I think that's going a bit too far. Do you want to make a sacrifice for nothing? Well, what's it going to be? Well, I mean, I guess the entire island. I mean, you can actually see that the island is. Wow, really? It's straight up exploding. As you can see, there's actual bits of cybernetics, or not cybernetics, but machinery coming out. The whole island is actually artificial. I can't believe they actually make us watch them running through this area. And there they go. To the boat! Okay. 10 hours after the World 3's attack, Alpha, who had once threatened the world, has silenced. And a war that once had seemed imminent was averted. And happy music again. I'm tired. I'm surprised this old boat made it. Land still sulking. I just don't really want to read this. That's why I'm not talking. If you guys want to read it, you can just read it. If I had it my way, I'd just skip the whole final cutscene. I straight up have no idea why they included Tora in the end of this game. Like, I just don't get it. I mean, why choose him over, like, anyone else? Why not Tamako, for that matter? I will attract my praise. That's right, he retracts his praise. No praise for you, Chod. Taking it back. I'm not gonna praise you. What a great father. It's the kind of father I want to be. Except I also want to be the kind of father that doesn't have kids, because I hate them. Oh man, it's time for a new Naviland. Maybe like Mega Man X.exe? No. That'd be pretty amazing though. I'm kind of interested to see that actually. So despite what the ending cutscene would have you believe, this obviously isn't the actual end of the game, as I've been saying before. There's quite a bit more to it. However, it's kind of a difficult thing. In order to do everything in the game, you have to complete certain things. You have to collect every chip in the game. You have to have completed every one of the jobs on the job BBS. You have to have... what else? I have to go over the virus breeder with you, so because you have to actually complete that. What else is there? You have to defeat every Navi, like every beta Navi. But I take that back. You have to defeat every World 3 beta Navi. I don't actually think you're ever required to beat Kingman Beta or Gutsman Beta or anything like that. Although obviously you can do it, and you probably should anyway, just to get their chips. But in order to get the thing that you get for beating the Beta Navis, you don't have to have beaten Kingman or Gutsman or Metal Man. What else is there? You also have to have a ton of bug frags. You need at least 300 more bug frags. Which I will be getting by just beating up on Gutsman over and over and over and over again. Things you don't need everything of. You don't need every program. Oh, you need every program advance, however. You need to have actually used every program advance in the game. One of which requires... only one program advance, however, requires that you have the other version of the game. Like you have to have a chip that comes from white version. I don't think I mentioned this. In white version, you do not fight Bullman. You fight a different Navi. I will actually eventually be able to show that Navi battle off. However, I won't be able to do it the normal way that can get me a chip data. But for the time being, I'm not going to say who it is, just, you know, so I can actually say who it is when I show that fight. I think I told him everything that I could remember, and then a little after I finished. So yeah, that's the only other real difference from blue and white versions. I should also say that in order to get every chip, there's one chip you get specifically from battling between blue and white versions. Or actually, I don't even think it has to be different versions. It's just you get different chips depending on which version you have. There's a Giga chip you get from doing, you know, cross-game battling. If you go into the battle mode that wagers a chip, you can actually wager chips. If you do that randomly, instead of winning the chip your opponent wagered, or not even, actually you don't get to choose what you wager, it just randomly comes out of your folder. But out of your stock. But instead of getting the chip that from them, you actually get a Giga chip. And depending on which version of the game you're playing, you get different Giga chips. Blue version gets... How do we still have that note? We got that note when we were in cyberspace, and we just carried it back out with us? Anyway, if you're playing blue version, you get a chip called Delta Ray Edge. I can't get it, but at least not currently. But I can show it off. I'll have to do that. Actually, I don't really want to show it off. Let's just put it like this. It's a Proto Man chip. It's an attack that Proto Man has when you fight Proto Man. Spoilers, you can fight Proto Man. Chad already said that, obviously. It's actually a very strong chip, but it's kind of weird to use. It requires, like, specific timing for pressing the A button while using it. It has 220 attack power, and if you're positioned properly, you can do 3 hits with it. The white version chip is called Balance. Now this one I'm not 100% certain on. I've never actually used it, so I'm not 100% certain on what it does. Either it makes your opponent's HP and your HP completely equal, or it averages them, like Pain Split in Pokemon, where like it adds our 2 HPs together. So if you have 500 and I have 1,000 and you use it, it takes them, puts them together 1,500, and then it divides them in half, 750, and gives them to both. So it would put us both at 750. It's one of those two. It either makes them the same, or it, it makes the enemies equal to yours, or it just does that. That's one of the very few. That's one of the very few different chips between the games. And as Giga chips, I should point out, there are different Giga chips in every between the games. That's the real big difference, sort of like Folder Back versus Navi Recycle. You can't trade Giga chips or lose Giga chips in the cross battles. So to 100% complete, you only need to get the Giga chips that are in your game, because you obviously can't get the ones that are in white version. And the Giga chips are actually the things that are different between both games. There are a series of Giga chips that you get in both games that are exactly the same, but in order to get those, you have to have already gotten all the Mega chips, which requires having both games. 4 months after the World 3 incident, the officials in Scilab researched the World 3 base. They found Wily and his followers' personality data. They were all taken into custody. You're taking their personality data into custody? What about their bodies? You know, the ones that were underwater because the whole island sank? Also, apparently it's been 4 months and they're still in the hospital. Mega Man and Base's data were never discovered, however. The letter from Gramps is still being decoded. Oh, and tomorrow I start 6th grade. So yeah, Land's all mopey. So at the very least, I will be showing off absolutely everything I can do on my own after game. And then I will be looking for codes, for Visual Boy Advanced codes, to get me the chips I couldn't normally get, because that's going to be the only way I can do it. I have no way of getting the white version chips other than that. I'm hoping there's just codes for like specific chips, so I can just get like all the mega chips. Like I'll actually get all the mega chips I can legitimately, and then after that I'll just, you know, codes to get the white version chips. But I'm also hoping there's codes just to get the specific Giga chips, because again, I want to get all the ones I can legitimately. It's just the one I'd have to get through battling, I'm gonna have to use a code for. If I do that, I guess I could also show off the punk chip. Yes, that actually is a thing. There is a punk chip. You had to get it through an event that was Japan only, so there's no way to get it here in America. And that's what the Mr. Famous's armband is for. It allows for some interesting things with the punk chip. The punk chip uses like different direction, like button combinations to do different attacks. And if you have Famous's armband, you can do extra attacks. Okay, so here we have the credits. Not really much to say about this, I'll just let you guys watch. Alright, here's where the elephant poops. Oh man, look at all them shrunken navies. This is the only time those shrunken Navi sprites appear in this game. I don't know why they have all these shrunken Navi sprites for this part of the game. Or, I mean, for this part specifically. After you've actually beaten the game, too, they, when you go back, they actually have more jobs on the job BBS. Like, certain jobs don't appear until after the game is completed. It should have also been pretty obvious that, oh man, look at them chip traders. It should have been pretty obvious that there was more to this game than, oh shoot, look at him get big. This is the only time that giant sprite appears. It should have been kind of obvious that there was more to this game just because Mega Man clearly didn't have all of his HPs. 880 is not in fact the maximum. I will say, what was it? Paper Mario was the one that really got me. The max level in Paper Mario, I think, is like 26 or 27 or something like that. And I always found that really weird. It's like, why that? Why wouldn't it be like 30 or something? Why wouldn't they just like, why would they make it such a random number as 27? So it'd be kind of weird if like you're playing this game and, where am I? Am I alive? And like your actual max HP was 880. What do you want? Will you save me? Who was that? I skipped her saying, don't forget, tomorrow's the day you start 6th grade. And then he just falls asleep. bam, it was Mega Man. Yeah, so apparently you actually can recreate Mega Man, even if he dies. Take that, everyone who said that couldn't happen. It actually happens. Mega Man got killed, came back anyways. You totally can remake him. I don't know what the big hubbub was. So yes, this is the end of the game. It gives you your completion stats. I completed the game in 16 hours and 19 minutes. That's actually really not that bad. I think my first playthrough of the game, it took me like 50 hours to beat this game, although I was doing a lot of extra stuff and grinding and stuff like that. Only 114 of the standard chips, 27 mega chips, and 1 giga chip, but that's mostly all you can really get for your normal playthrough. You can't actually have more than 1 giga chip unless you do the battling and get that giga chip as well. So this is the end, kind of. If you press A, you can actually keep going. And we're back at the title screen, only this time we have a star next to continue. That is right, there's more to this game than before. And here we are back outside of Wily's area. So what new wonders await us in this world now that we've beaten Alpha? We're going to have to find out in the next one, because this is a ridiculously long episode. So in the next one, we're going to start the post-game stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Pink Reaper, signing out.